All right, so it's that time of the year. I believe this is October 4th. So we're going into hunting season. This is always a very fun time for me because I get to set up in the woods and, well, do some still hunting, hopefully. So the problem I have this time of the year, so everybody's already come out and scouted where they're going to set up. And unfortunately, a lot of the signs, the no trespassing signs and stuff like that, get ripped down and tossed over into the woods or just taken altogether. So this time of the year, I like to go through and replenish some of my no trespassing signs. And let's start off by saying, okay, I'm not an anti-hunter. I'm a hunter. I'm a still hunter. Been a still hunter for a long time. I've hunted with dogs. Oh my gosh, I've worked with some of the most incredible dogs that you would shoot a duck and they'd swim out, grab that duck, bring it back to you. Bird, quail, rabbit dogs that worked on command. They would just go out and then come back. So I'm not against hunting and I'm not against dogs. You know, this is one of the things that I guess I'm getting labeled for around here. So we're going to do something a little bit different this year. I'm going to do a vlog starting today, which is October 4th. Yeah, it's October 4th because tomorrow's opening season for bow. So it's going to be kind of fun. But let's talk about, well, something that we have to do. And that is, let me get this camera around here. There we go. We've got to repost our property. You know, this time of the year, and I see patterns, and it's my background. That's just what I do. I see patterns, and the biggest pattern I see is every time we roll into bow season, or this time of the year, probably a month before, somebody's out scoping out an area, and, well, I guess people still think they're allowed to hunt any kind of piece of property they want, posted or not. So the posted signs get taken down. And you know, I gotta be honest with you, it's really strange to me that we live in a state where you have to do this in order to have any kind of leg to stand on. You have to put out your posted signs, your name, your address, and all your information. Ridiculous. You know, common sense would tell you that it's not your property, so you really shouldn't be on it. But that's a whole nother story. So this is what I'm doing, and I've already done, you know, quite a bit of, you know, the deer on my property. I only have like a little piece of property here. It's 10 acres. It's plenty for me and my family at this point. I had some larger pieces of property in the past. Same thing. You know, you have to go through and post. If not, somebody thinks they can, well, hunt on your land. And what I've run into, I've gone out in the woods, set up really early in the morning, and then, sure enough, somebody's out there and kind of, well, on my property, hunting. Which, you know, I can't blame them. I want to hunt too. But like I said, I'm a still hunter. And a lot of these guys out here, they want to run dogs, even opening day of bow season, which is ridiculous to me. You know, we run into bow season and then black powder, and it's for all the people that want to still hunt. A kind of a real tradition to me. You know, you go out and you track the animal, you set up, and you do what you got to do. It's a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. But when you have dogs running across your property all the time just to make movement, that's kind of gone because, well, the dogs are running the animal from property to property. So enough of that. So what I'm getting at right now, and what I'm going to do this year, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to vlog the entire hunting season. So this is the start of it. You know, we have to have posted property if you don't want somebody else hunting your land. If you want to hunt your land, well, this is what you got to do here because everybody thinks they're allowed to hunt it. So I become the bad guy pretty quick because I post my land. But it's not about anti-hunting or anti-gun or anything like that. It's about how I want to hunt my own property. So that's what we're doing. I'm touching up some of my posted signs because they've disappeared. I went with metal because it's a little bit harder to rip off and throw in the woods somewhere, and they just last a little bit longer. This year, definitely something different. Yeah, I have some live feed cams here, subscription only, by the way. I will give you access to them if you want to contact me. This is all live and monitored. I have a lot of cameras out here that I do product reviews on, that I test, and some really, really high-tech cameras. So, warning. All right, so this is the beginning of this blog this year. And again, I am not about anti-dogs and all this. No, I love dogs. I have used dogs for a lot of things in hunting. So I'm not against the dog. In fact, the dog works perfect if you have a big enough piece of property to where you can maintain those dogs on that property. But that's the problem. I understand it. We are running out of land. It's all getting cut up and subdivided, and people are moving in. Totally get it. Totally understand it. But the hunt clubs I belonged to in the past here in Virginia, which a lot of my family is from, we had a very large tract of land to hunt on, and we did use dogs, but the dogs stayed on that property. We made sure. So, number one, I am not anti-dog or anti-hunting or anti-gun. I've been a hunter for a long time. I've hunted a lot of different things and got out of a lot of it. But I do hunt deer, and I do like to still hunt. So, this is my property. I enjoy hunting my property, but I can't do still hunting when somebody's running dogs across my property. So, that's what this is all going to be about this year. I'm going to vlog the entire year up until the end. So stay tuned, and we will talk to you in the next one.